What if I told you a wooden staff split an entire sea in half, and moments later, an army drowned chasing a barefoot crowd? This isn't myth. It's the escape that changed history. Welcome to a moment that defied nature, crushed an empire, and revealed the raw power of faith. This is the story of Moses, the Red Sea, and the miracle that turned slaves into survivors, and warriors into shadows. Let's go back, way back, to the ancient land of Egypt, around 1250 BCE. Setup 045 to 2 sec. The Hebrews had been enslaved for centuries. Pharaoh Ramses II ruled from the city of Pi-Ramesses, a powerful capital in northeastern Egypt. He built monuments, led armies, and forced thousands into brutal labor. Among those slaves was Moses, a Hebrew raised in Pharaoh's palace, now chosen by God to lead his people to freedom. After 10 devastating plagues, including rivers of blood, swarms of locusts, and the death of Egypt's firstborn, Pharaoh finally broke. He let the Hebrews go. But freedom came with a catch. As the Hebrews marched east toward the wilderness, Pharaoh changed his mind. He sent 600 of his best chariots, elite soldiers, and commanders to hunt them down. The Hebrews, led by Moses, reached the edge of the Red Sea near the Gulf of Suez. Behind them, dust clouds from Egypt's war machines. In front, miles of deep water. No boats, no bridges, no time. Panic spread. Some cried out. Others cursed Moses. But Moses didn't flinch. He stepped forward, raised his staff. And something impossible happened. A wind roared from the east. The sea trembled. And then, walls of water rose on both sides, forming a dry path straight through the sea. Eyewitnesses described it as walking between two watery towers. The seabed, once soaked and muddy, turned solid beneath their feet. All night, the Hebrews crossed, men, women, children, livestock, thousands of them. And just as the last foot stepped onto the far shore, the Egyptians charged in. Pharaoh's army raced into the parted sea, chariots clattering, swords drawn. But the miracle wasn't over. Moses turned. He raised his staff once more. The walls of water collapsed. Chariots flipped. Horses screamed. The sea swallowed Egypt's might in seconds. Not one soldier survived. The Hebrews watched from the shore, shocked, silent, saved. That moment wasn't just survival. It was transformation. The Hebrews weren't just free. They were chosen. They sang on the shores of the Red Sea, led by Miriam, Moses' sister. Their song echoed through the desert. The Lord is my strength, the horse and rider he has thrown into the sea. From Pi-Ramesses to the wilderness of Shur, their journey had just begun. But the escape from Egypt was the first step toward a promise. Think about it. A staff, a sea, a choice. Moses didn't fight Pharaoh with weapons. He trusted a voice from a burning bush. He faced an empire with faith. And when the sea split, it wasn't just water that moved. It was destiny. The Red Sea didn't just drown an army. It washed away centuries of chains. It proved that when the odds are impossible, miracles are possible. If this story stirred something in you, the next one will ignite a fire. Redemption is just the beginning. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join us for the next chapter, where grace meets purpose, and your story finds its power.